and welcome back to our channel. So in this video, we are going to understand how you can turn your WhatsApp into a powerful assistant, that too step by step. So here on the screen, you can see an AI assistant that I have created for my own business using this all-in-one WhatsApp communication platform that is Pabbly Chatflow. And here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can build this AI assistant for your own business using this amazing all-in-one WhatsApp communication platform. But here, before we talk about this entire process step by step, let me show you that how actually this assistant works for my own business by simply sending a WhatsApp message on my business WhatsApp number using my another WhatsApp account. So this is my another WhatsApp account and this is my business WhatsApp number that I have connected inside my Pabbly Chatflow account. So I'm going to drop the text as, hey, I need help. Alright, we're going to send it. And it says, absolutely, how can I assist you today? So now I'm going to ask some basic FAQs that I regularly receive from my customers to see how this AI assistant replied to all my customer queries. So the first question is, what do you offer? Alright, we're going to send it. And here you can see we have received the proper answer for this question where we have received all the kind of services that our home service cleaning business offers with their details. Now I'm going to ask another question as, do I need to be at home during cleaning? And here you can see we have received a proper answer for this question as well. Now I'm going to ask another question as, do you clean extremely dirty homes or post-construction sites? And here you can see we have received a proper answer for this question as well. Now I'm going to ask another question as, what if my service exceeds the estimated time? And here you can see we have received the proper answer for this question as well. Now I'm going to ask the last question as, what is not included in deep cleaning? And you can see we have received the proper answer for this as well. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing AI assistant that I have created for my own business using this all-in-one WhatsApp communication platform. And here to access this communication platform, you need to search for pabbly.com/chatflow in your browsers and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Chatflow. Here you can see two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and try Pabbly Chatflow for free today. And if an existing user like me, then simply sign in. And now here, if you're planning to buy Pabbly for your own business, then you can use my special discount code to get a special discount while making a purchase for the same. And here in the addition, I would recommend you to buy the Pabbly lifetime deals so that you can automate your WhatsApp using Pabbly Chatflow, that too for your lifetime. Alright, so now you have to signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. From here, you need to access Pabbly Chatflow by clicking on the access now. And it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. So here, before moving forward with the connection, let me tell you about Pabbly Community. So Pabbly Community is a space where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. You can ask questions, share your workflows and get instant replies and helpful feedback from others who have faced these similar challenges. It is an active and supportive space to learn and grow together. And now you can find the link to join the Pabbly community in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly community today. Alright, let's move back to the dashboard and here let me tell you that I've already connected my WhatsApp number inside my Pabbly Chatflow account. So here to add your number, you need to click on this add WhatsApp number button and here you can see two options. One is WhatsApp Connect and the other one is manual token connect. So WhatsApp Connect is a preferred method over here. That means you must use this method to add a WhatsApp number inside your Pabbly Chatflow account. And now here, if you wish to learn about any of the method in details, then you can watch out the video link available in the description box below for the same. Alright, this was all about how to add a WhatsApp number. Now let me tell you that it offers some amazing features that are available over here in the left sidebar. So here, if you wish to learn about any of the feature in detail, then you can watch out the dedicated videos available for the same on our YouTube channel and in the description box below as well. And here, as you know, that we are going to create an AI assistant for our business. So for that, I'm going to use a feature of Pabbly Chatflow, that is AI assistant. Now here in this AI assistant, you can see the total number of AI assistants, number of active AI assistants and number of inactive AI assistants in my Pabbly Chatflow account. So here to add a new one, you need to click on this add AI assistant button. Then here you need to give a name to your assistant and then you need to click on this add button and then it is going to direct you to an assistant window like this. So as you all know that I've already created an AI assistant for my own business using this all-in-one WhatsApp communication platform. So in this video, I'm going to give you a short brief of the entire process, how to create this assistant for your own business as well. So now after reaching out to the flow window like this, you need to select the instruction type first by clicking on the drop down menu. So the first option is custom prompt. You can add your custom prompt as per your requirement or else you can use some predefined examples such as AI agent, customer support agent, sales agent and many more. For now I've selected AI agent and as soon as I've selected the instruction type, automatically some basic instructions are updated over here like this. You can add more instructions as per your requirement. Then comes the AI configuration. So the first one is temperature. It says set how creative the AI's answers are. 0 means more focused and 1 means more creative. So here I wanted to receive more focused answers from my assistant. So I've set it as 0.4 but you can set it accordingly. Then comes select AI to use. So I've selected my AI as OpenAI and my model as GPT-4o Mini from the drop down. You can select it as per your requirement. Then comes the API key. So it says OpenAI uses API keys for authentication. Kindly visit your OpenAI API keys page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So now here to get the API key, you need to click on this hyperlink available over here and it is going to direct you to the API keys window of your OpenAI account. So here it easily got directed because here I was already logged inside my OpenAI account. Alright, so now after reaching out to the API keys window, you need to create a new secret key over here. Then here you need to give a name to your key. Then you need to select the project. And after that, you need to click on this create secret key. By doing so, you are going to receive an API key. You need to copy that key and you need to add it over here in this particular field. Make sure you are using a paid OpenAI account key only. Alright, so now after adding the key, you need to click on this connect button to save that key in your assistant. Alright, let's move forward. Then comes the AI assistant settings. So the first one is header message. So here to add the header message, you need to turn on this button and then you need to add a header text that you want to add. So it says enter the header text to append at the top of messages. Maximum of 60 characters are allowed. Same goes with the footer message as well. For now, I don't want to add any footer or header message, so I'm going to turn them off. Then comes the stop keywords. So it says enter keywords that users can type to stop the AI assistant. You can add multiple keywords over here. So let's understand the settings with the help of an example. So let's suppose that I want to add my stop keyword as human. So for that I'm going to type the keyword first and then I'm going to press an enter to make it a valid keyword. Now whenever my customer is going to send this particular keyword on my WhatsApp chat, then immediately my assistant is going to stop replying to that WhatsApp chat and the chat is going to get intervened. That means only a human can reply to that WhatsApp chat further. Alright, this is how stop keyword works in the case of this AI assistant. Then comes the retry attempts. So it says specify the number of fallback retry attempts if the AI assistant fails to respond. Valid range is 1 to 10. So basically here you can specify the number of retry attempts that you want to give to your customer to get a proper reply from your assistant. For now I'm going to turn it off. Then comes the fallback message. So it says enter the message to display when the AI assistant API is not responding correctly. So basically whenever API fails to respond correctly to your customer WhatsApp chats, then automatically this fallback message will be sent to your customer's WhatsApp chat. So here I've used a default fallback message where in the end I have added my support ID that says feel free to ask at support@test.com, but you can update it as per your requirement. This basically happens in the case of the API key expiration. Alright, let's move forward to the knowledge source. So it is the most important section of your WhatsApp assistant. By providing a knowledge source, your assistant will reply to all your customer queries very correctly and promptly. And here I've already drafted a knowledge source for my own business where I've added all my business information such as who we are, our mission, what we offer, also some basic FAQs with our packages and the answers so that all my customers can get a proper reply from my assistant. So now after creating this knowledge source, you need to download this file either in the PDF format or in a plain text format because only these formats are supported inside Pabbly Chatflow for now. So I've already downloaded the file in a plain text format and have uploaded the same over here in my assistant. So here to upload this file, you need to click on this option, and from here you need to select the file that you want to upload, and automatically it is going to upload a file for you like this. Alright, let's move forward to the assistant interface. So the first one is header display heading name. Here you need to give your brand name. I have given mine, that is Sparkle Home Cleaning Services. Then comes the header display subheading name. So here I've used a default subheading that says we are online and happy to assist you. You can update it as per your requirement. Then comes the initial messages. So it says enter each message in a new chat bubble. You can add only 2 initial messages. So you can see one is added by the default that says hi there, how can I help you today. You can remove this initial message and you can add 2 initial messages as per your requirement. Then comes the display the powered by Pabbly label. You can see it is displayed over here like this. You can simply disable this label from the drop down by selecting the disable option. For now I'm going to keep it as enable only. Then comes the footer text and footer link. So it says you can use this to add a disclaimer or a link to your privacy policy. And for the link it says footer text will turn as link if you add link. If you does not add link, the footer text will be shown as text only. So basically businesses use this settings to apply a privacy policy hyperlink for their assistants. For now I have used the sample details, but if you don't want to create a link, then you can simply add a footer text and it will be shown as text only. Alright, then comes the user first message. So it says this message will be sent to WhatsApp as an initial message from the user. So as you all know that I started my conversation from my assistant as hey, I need help. So this is my user first message over here. Alright, now let's move forward to the styling section. So under this you can style your assistant as per your requirement. You can change the theme mode to light or dark. I'm going to keep it as light only. Then you can change the shape to square, circle or rounded square. I'm going to keep it as circle only. Then you can change the assistant background color, assistant text color, background color, WhatsApp button colors and many more. For now I've used the basic ones. Then you can update a header profile picture, assistant profile picture and a background picture as well for your assistant. For now I have not uploaded any media. Alright, this was how you can create this AI assistant for your own business. Now after creating this assistant, you need to make sure to activate this assistant by enabling this button, and then you need to click on the save AI assistant button to save the entire process that we have performed till now. And now after saving the assistant, let me tell you that you can also embed this assistant on your websites by clicking on this embed button, and here you're going to receive the script code. You need to copy this code and you need to add it on your websites only. Alright, this was all about the embed option, and now after creating this assistant, let me tell you that you need to assign this WhatsApp assistant to your WhatsApp chats as well. So here to assign this assistant to your WhatsApp chats in bulk, you need to click on the settings, and from here you need to access inbox settings. For now I'm going to open it in a new tab. Now here in this inbox settings you need to scroll it little down, and in the last you can see the option of AI auto reply settings. So from here you need to enable the AI auto replies. Then you need to select the contact list, and then you need to select the assistant that you want to assign. After that you need to click on the save, and with this we have successfully assigned our WhatsApp assistant to all our WhatsApp contacts who lie under this contact list. This is how you can assign your assistant to your WhatsApp chats in bulk. Now let me tell you that you can also assign your WhatsApp assistant to your WhatsApp chat individually, and for that you need to access inbox section, and from here you need to select the particular chat, and then you need to turn on this button, and then you need to select the assistant that you want to assign. And this is how you can assign your WhatsApp assistant to your WhatsApp chat individually as well. Alright, so these were the steps to how to turn your WhatsApp into a powerful AI assistant. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. Also, if you are planning to buy Pabbly Chatflow, then make sure to use my discount code while making a purchase to get a special discount. Alright, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Not only this, you can create many such WhatsApp chatbots and AI assistants for your own business with Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it on forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any price and related issue, then please visit this URL. Now if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.